I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Welcome back to another video. This is a PayPal Jacob Grogan. Thank you so much for that. And he wanted my thoughts on the 2000 film Killjoy. Now, if you're interested in requesting pretty much any type of video, you either join me on my Patreon or send a request directly via my PayPal. It could be pretty much any type of video, including pieces of fucking dog dick like this fucking movie, man. I've heard of Killjoy for a long time. I've never seen it until today. It's for free on Tubi TV. For free, that's a fucking ripoff. This fucking movie, man. Full Moon produced it. Obviously it was successful because they got like 5 or 6 movies out of this for some reason. Killjoy is irritating as hell. He's pretty much, if Pennywise was annoying as fuck, even more annoying than the remake, 50-50. But the entire film is shot, it's not shot on Shidio, but it's like a 2000 equivalent of shot on Shidio. About as good of production value as I fucking have. The acting is bad. The characters are annoying. One of the early scenes, you have this girl who can't fucking sing, using a guy for car rides. Wow, this is a likable fucking character, right?
Did I tell you that I saw Hakeem on the way to the grocery store yesterday? Nah. What happened? Girl, that boy has a fat right. Okay. Shoot, you never know when I may need a ride home from school whenever I'm late for the bus.
You know you're wrong using that boy for his ride.
Fucking movie gives me gas. So the setup is you have this nerdy guy and he loves this girl, has the hots for this girl, but the girl's like, I can't talk to you, you shouldn't talk to me because this other guy had his 2 thugs. And the 3 of them come up and one of the least intense beatdowns I've ever seen. Which looks like they're just stepping on him lightly. So the nerdy guy didn't like that. So he does his ritual with a voodoo doll called Killjoy. And it doesn't work for some reason. And so then the three thugs at night come for him, and the two think that they're just going to scare him, but the other guy accidentally shoots him. Now whether it's a true accident, he's like, well, I didn't know there were bullets in here. It's done in just such a non-energetic, lazy, fast-paced. When I say fast-paced, it's not that the movie's fast-paced. It's me going, I bet the production of this film was fast-paced, as in they shot it in a handful of days. I can't imagine they needed any longer than that. Because you have a handful of locations. It's shot on, you can't even say fucking film. I don't know the terminology of what they shot it on. They got a fucking random camera at Radio Shack and just shot it. One of those cameras, and then you just flip it here. Yeah, that's good. Barely... Let me calm down. It's a year later. That girl is now not with the thug. She's with this new boyfriend who's boring as hell. There's nothing to that character. The three thugs, they're talking, and oh, they hear an ice cream truck, so they go to the ice cream, and there's Killjoy in the ice cream truck saying, I'm an undercover drug dealer with an ice cream truck and dressed up as a clown. And it's not all three of them, it's two of the thugs that go in there. And I don't know how the hell they explain Killjoy. I mean, it's a guy dressed up as a clown with an irritating, annoying voice.
You've made it to the final level. Congratulations.
How the hell do I describe it? And somehow this got popular and it got 5-6 movies. I don't fucking know. What am I missing here? The two go into ice cream truck and all of a sudden they're in a warehouse. A shitty looking warehouse with boxes. And they're barely impressed. They're barely impressed. Like, wait a minute, we're in an ice cream truck, now we're in a warehouse. They barely give a thought to it. Barely. And then look at Killjoy, and Killjoy, he reminds me of a fucking sex toy shoved up my fucking ass, or my fucking pee hole. Doing the fucking robot. He's doing the fucking robot. And he kills the two guys. One, he drives a van into a guy, but you barely see much, so he's killed by zooms and editing.
Damn those people!
And the other guy, he's given this cigar, whatever, not cigar, but smokes it, and then Killjoy mocks him, and then the guy's like, ugh. I think Killjoy says that, I'm going to pop a cap in your ass. So the guy's like, because of the stuff he smoked, he falls to the ground, and he CGI incinerates. Then cuts back to the real world where, I guess much like Elm Street, that was the dream world or whatever the fuck world, but there's dead in the real world. And when I say incinerates, as in he turned to nothing. Thanos got him. But in the real world, he's burned up a little bit and the other guy has some blood on him. I'm like, wow, this revenge is taking quick. I mean, what are we, not even 20 minutes in and 2 of the 3 people are already dead? Okay, that was quick. And then we get to the main bad guy. I'm like, wait a minute, they're not going to kill the main bad guy already. Like, isn't the whole point of this film about revenge because this nerd was killed by these 3 guys? So now Killjoy has been conjured. I guess he just got conjured too late. And it's supposed to be about revenge. But he's killed 2 of the 3. He's not going to kill this guy already. Yes. Yes. So the whole the whole point of this is because the nerd wants revenge and he kills the guys in like 30 minutes. And this is such a short film with credits. This is like an hour and 11 minutes with credits. And the main bad guy, again, he's not weirded out that he transported from his home to a warehouse. Apparently that's fucking normal in this world. Is that normal? That you step and all of a sudden you're in a fucking warehouse? He's like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck's going on? Oh my god, what the hell is... I'd be a bit freaked out. No. This guy would be more freaked out if someone smudged his fucking windshield. This guy would be more freaked out if he found a fucking fly in his fucking house. Sees Killjoy, sees his 2 dead homeboys. There's the clown. Shoots him like 20 times, even though he has a 6-shooter. Which I guess this is the dream world, Killjoy world, how the fuck. So I guess technically reality wouldn't fit here. I just found it funny that he has a 6-shooter, but the guy shoots like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I'm like, how many fucking bullets does a 6-shooter have? But again, technically it's a fantasy world. Although you would think Killjoy would only have that power, not anybody else. Not this guy have super gun. I have a 6-shooter that's 20 bullets in it. You're not fucking John Woo. I keep doing this because I feel like I want to peel my fucking face off. Why? I don't know, be something better to do than this. And then Killjoy spits the bullets back and the guy gets shot, but it's not squibs. It's really pew pew. Imagine you're here, right? Now imagine with some program, some editing program, they have they have red dots that you just put, but then they don't stick there. So imagine, but nothing registers. As soon as the red appears, it's gone. Then this red appears, gone. Then this red appears, gone. Is his fucking shirt soaking up the blood and wounds? No, they were too cheap. They couldn't afford fucking blood squibs. How fucking... Just talk to fucking Tom Savini. Get some little things here. Pop. It's not that fucking impossible. Come on now. Even Full Moon would do gore gags like watch the early Puppet Master movies. Hell, watch Doll Man. Watch Doll Man. That's a Full Moon film. My favorite Full Moon film, actually. I believe I reviewed that. I love Doll Man. You watch how people either get blown to bits, or when he's this tall, he's shooting and there's blood squibs. You did a fucking Doll Man. So Full Moon knows how to do this. Full Moon. Charlie Band. You helped produce this. You know how this can be done. You produced Doll Man. Let alone transfer films. Stuff like that is fucking lazy. And 35 minutes in, all 3 of the bad guys are dead. So, like, is the revenge done? Is the movie over? Nope. Nope. The fact that you even took care of your main bad guy, you would think a story would lead up to that. Okay, you killed the two guys to establish Killjoy's power. The main bad guy, you should leave him till the end, where maybe he's fighting Killjoy, or when the nerd guy has his form revealed, maybe have the guy fight him and then Killjoy kills that main bad. This is fucking storytelling, man. No, the whole point of the revenge, and it's done within 35 fucking minutes. Okay. So you get this old man telling the story that we just fucking saw to the lead girl, her boring boyfriend, and the lead girl's female friend. Three of them listen to this guy tell the story, and he tells the story we just saw. There was this guy who's picked on, and then he was killed, and then he, before that, tried to conjure up Killjoy, and then he killed the 3 thugs. We just saw this in the past 30 fucking minutes. Why are you recapping with footage the stuff that we just fucking saw? We just fucking saw it. Do you think people were that bored? Well, they got a point. Even they knew they were that boring. They thought people fell asleep for the first 30 minutes. In case you fell asleep during the first 30 minutes, we're going to recap what just happened in the past 30 minutes. 35 minutes. So then the 3 listen to that story, since we just fucking saw the story, and it shows images of the story we just saw. The 3 of them, 3 main characters, they go into the ice cream truck. They're at the same warehouse. So this really does take place in a handful of locations. The warehouse, a little bit of outside, some apartments, probably the same apartment they redressed. And then the boyfriend, as soon as they get there, his plan is to split up. Even the other 2 are going, no, that's why. I got a plan, we gotta split up. It's the only way. We got to. You're in another world. You went to an ice cream truck and you transported to a fucking warehouse. You don't think Killjoy could almost do whatever the fuck he wants? Again, if you're at a point where you go into an ice cream truck and then all of a sudden you're in a fucking warehouse, you think you need to split up to find him? I think he'll find you. I think he'll know you're fucking there. So they stupidly split up because the movie is stupid. Those 3 thugs, they come back from the dead to fight our characters. The boyfriend has horrible lines like, hey, boneheads, it's Miller time. It's Miller time? Are you fucking Peter Venkman from Ghostbusters? What the fuck are you doing, man? The 3 dead thugs get killed again. There's one point where one of them kills the thugs, the undead thug, I guess by gouging his eyes, but he doesn't gouge his eyes. This is literally what he does. Touches his eyes. There's not even any gouging. There's no up close of a finger going into the eye. Literally, he's like, ah, and then dies. You die because your eyes got touched? They're gouged. No, they're not. But no, they're not. I just saw it. You can see it for yourself on 2B TV for free if you want. It's just, Full Moon, come on. Even you afforded some gore effects. Look at some of the Puppet Master movies. You had Tunneler that would tunnel into people's fucking foreheads. Blade. You know it's bad when even Full Moon is getting cheaper. And this was 2000. How the fuck do they Full Moon films make movies now? With a toothpick and a comb, a toothpick, and a paper clip. Maybe that's how they make movies nowadays at full moon. Because if this is how cheap they got in 2000, I can imagine what fucking cheapness they did nowadays. Actually, no, because I've seen some of them, like Ginger Dead Man and Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys and other bullshit. And then I guess they just want to steal lines from other movies. Like the three are on the ground, they look at Killjoy, and the lady goes, "You one ugly motherfucker." So now we're just stealing lines from Predator. So Killjoy fights the three off, has the lead girl, Killjoy, going, "Give me some sugar." Not sugar, sugar. One thing leads to another, and then turns to the nerdy guy, and nerdy guy talks about how he was tired of being picked on, and he loves her. And then the old man earlier had said, "You guys stab in the heart," so they do, and then they leave. Then all of a sudden, the old man's voice says, "Don't forget, you have to kill the doll too." Did he fucking say that earlier, or did they just go, "Oh shit, we don't have enough running time. We're not even at an hour, so have Killjoy come back with the three thugs yet again that they just killed." Why the fuck did the undead thugs even dissipate earlier? If they could just be brought up back yet again, and the three thugs Killjoy chase them as if fucking Scooby-Doo cartoon. They're chased by Killjoy. They get to where they need to go. They stab the doll. And then cuts to later. And then I guess the old guy, he was, I don't know, was he a fucking angel? Was he because he just disappears. So I guess he was some magical force. I don't know who. I don't know who he was. Just an old guy that I get, did he get his fucking wings? Anytime a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. And anytime... So things are alright, but the lead girl keeps having fucking nightmares. And the last bit is she has another nightmare, I guess, of Killjoy under the covers and saying, "That was some good pussy." Yeah, not pussy, that was some good pussy. And apparently they thought Killjoy was such a cool, interesting fucking villain, like a Wishmaster reject, whatever the fuck, that they decided to make like 4 or 5 other Killjoy movies. This movie was just, it was boring, it was pathetic. They had little stuff to the point that it's barely an hour long. The acting is bad, the characters suck, there's no gore. Now that I think about it, there's no gore. What gore am I to speak of? When the thugs shoot the nerd, you don't see the shot. You just see the guy look down and there's some fucking red paint. Might as well be. When the guy gets hit by the van, it's just editing and zooms. I've seen more gore in a fucking Goosebumps episode. The one guy, CGI dissipates into nothing as if Thanos did his fucking snap on him. The one guy gets shot, but it's like red, 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 and then they disappear as soon as they appear. And then no one else dies. So if you're looking for body count, it's the nerd at the beginning and then those three. And you barely see, so you barely even have makeup effects. You don't have gore. You don't have really much of death scenes. You don't have much of body count if that's what you're looking for. Killjoy is irritating. He's annoying. He's trying to have this like high-pitched voice, Killjoy. "What's up, huh?" You know what? Homie the Clown is more intimidating than this guy. So yeah, this movie's awful. It's terrible. It's bad. It sucks. And I don't know what else to say about it. I just be repeating myself. I can't believe they made this many movies. I guess this was successful in VHS. I guess that's the sucks. Yeah, sucks. My lips are literally wanting to just say sucks. That's success. Sucks. Killjoy. Yeah, you know what? The title fits. Just if you're having a good day, this will be a fucking Killjoy to watch this movie. If things are going good, then you pop in Killjoy, you see it for free, and you're like, oh, what a fucking waste of fucking time. It wasn't, because it was a request, seriously, but in principle, it's a waste of fucking time, and a waste of fucking celluloid. This movie couldn't even afford celluloid, whatever the fuck it was shot on. Thanks for watching, take care, fuck Killjoy, fuck the clown. Take a tricycle up your fucking ass for all I care. Later.
Yeah! Wow, they got tricks and all. I'm sorry about the wall, Jamal. Did that hurt? It looked real painful when you slammed into it.
What's happening, Luther? I'm sorry about the door, man. Did that hurt? It looked real painful when you slammed into it.